What's up, Sag? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So, guys, this is going to be your November mid-month reading. So, let's take a look at what's going on in your lives right now. Now, guys, this will be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Sagittarius signs. And just keep in mind, guys, that the energy that I'm going to be picking up on, it's transferable. So, it could be something that you're experiencing personally or something that's happening, with the person or environment around you. Now, quickly, guys, I will be in New Orleans from November 17th to the 20th. So if you guys want a personal reading, when I'm out there, definitely reach out to me. I do leave the 20th, so I'm not going to be doing any readings on that day or the 17th. So the 18th and 19th if you guys need anything. But yeah. Other than that, guys, I did start a merch line as well for High Vibrations. So if you guys want to support the channel, have some gear going, totally do that. And I apologize, guys. I'm working in a place that they have basically like light sensors. So if I'm not moving too much, it might shut off. But I will be here. All right, guys. So let's see what's up here. November mid-month. So November 15th to about December 15th. What is going on for you guys? I want to make sure this is very, very shuffled. People feel offended sometimes when I have some reversals come out. So let's see. Okay. What is going on for my Sagittarians? November mid-month. See if I can shuffle right now. All right, November mid-month 2019. I cannot believe this year is almost over. Where did the time go? All right. So, guys, we have your past, present, okay, and future. All right, guys, so let's talk about this. Now, the energy that you have is the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords, sometimes it could be a card where a person is just feeling very, very betrayed. But it could be something where, a situation in your life ends harshly or maybe it ends abruptly. You have the Three of Pentacles in the verse, Knight of Swords in the verse, Two of Cups in the verse behind that. So there's something in your life that will, definitely be ending, something that you're getting past. But it's something that there's just a lot of recklessness added here. So maybe somebody who just wasn't acting right. Maybe there was something that kind of put you over the top. I don't see this as something, if it is something that's bothering you right now, I just don't see it lasting a long time. I do see there being a lot of balance in your life once this happens, okay? But we'll talk about it. Let's start with your past, guys. The first card that we have is Seven of Pentacles. So this talks about really being patient and waiting on something to come in. Usually this is something where you've invested your time, you've invested effort, you've planted the seeds that you have to, and it's just a waiting game at this time. So why is this showing up for you guys? Two of Swords in the reverse. And we have the Justice card. So there's a decision being made, and it's like someone's making a very, very strong decision here where they're realizing that there's something that could kind of be karmic in their life. That if they were to get into a new beginning, it would be just a lot of illusions around this. Okay. I see a person just being patient in general, not necessarily waiting on something, just trying to be patient as they get through something. Like, you know what? Let me not overreact on this person. Let me just breathe. Let me find my solitude right now and just be patient as I go through this. But yeah, I see someone that went through something that could have been very difficult, and they just, they really just want to separate themselves from, whatever that was that caused them to just feel a type of way, okay? So someone's just being very, very protective. They're wanting to go towards a new beginning. There's something that, again, just wasn't working out to your favor. We have the Three of Wands. So whatever this was, with you guys protecting yourself, with you guys really thinking logically about the situation and not letting your emotions lead you at this point, you turn your back on something, but there's expansion here. There's something that you're just kind of turning away from so you can build. All right, we have the King of Wands that dropped. And the Hermit card in the reverse, okay? You guys really got out of your shell when it came to something, but it really, whatever move this was, it was very empowering for you. I feel like people saw you as somebody who was very empowered, or just someone who was building on themselves, just coming off stronger as a person, but in a very positive way. But again, something ended harshly, maybe some sort of betrayal. You weren't seeing eye to eye with someone, or there's just something in your life, again, that just didn't fit. You saw it as reckless, you let it go. All right. Last card, guys, that we have for the past is the Page of Wands. So this is you guys talking about a new idea, getting into new starts, something that you're discussing that you can just be very excited about. For some people, this could actually have to do with children, because you have the Page of Wands, which could indicate someone who's younger. The Six of Cups could indicate children. So let me just pull one more card here. The Ten of Cups. So this is definitely a card about family, from what I'm feeling for a lot of you. If it's not family specifically that you guys are dealing with, then there's just a new beginning that you're getting, an idea that somebody has. Maybe you're reaching out to people from your past in order to do this, but it's something that you're very, very happy about. There's something very empowering that does come in that I see just makes you feel very, very fruitful and just fulfilled. So there's this duality that I'm seeing, because on one end, you guys are working towards something that makes you very happy, but you're also really standing your ground against something that still just wasn't working. So sorry, y'all, I get cut off sometimes, but you're allowing yourself to move on. Okay, you're allowing yourself to create better things for you. So I like the fact that even though there's something that could be disappointing there, you guys are not allowing yourselves to be stagnant. Okay, and that's very important. You still keep moving. You're still holding your head up high. You're still getting through stuff. Okay, so I really see you guys building in a strong way. In your present moment, I feel like you guys are in a place where your soul's really at ease. This is beautiful. Okay, you're standing your ground with something, regardless of, what's bothering you on the inside. Your soul is finding peace. It seems like you're going in the direction that you're meant to be going in. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So if you guys had any issues with finances, if there was some sort of loss you were feeling, if there was any part of your life where you felt lack, something comes in that you feel genuinely good about, that balances you out, that brings back anything that just you felt was missing, whether it's literally like money coming in, or just maybe a sense of you not feeling like you're lacking anything. This could be a person that was single, or a person that moved away from something and now they're okay with it and now they don't feel the loss of it. This is kind of like that person that, and I think this is a powerful thing once everybody reaches this, if it's something that you even have to reach, when you no longer need like a good morning text or, that sort of attention in a sense to feel good. This is just someone who's chill, that there's really, no bother that they're feeling in their hearts. We have the Hierophant in the reverse here. So not only is your soul at ease, but it's also because you're realizing something was pushing you away from what you're meant to do. Now, there's something huge that you guys are building on, and I don't want to just say it's a new chapter or like a new relationship, a new job. I think it's something much more profound than that. I feel like this is something that a lot of you will be experiencing spiritually, where you're really ready to take on something. New chapter is not big enough, or it's not a deep enough word for what I'm saying. It's kind of like a new way of being, a new way of life, a new mentality. So it's much more than a new chapter. It's much more than someone just like, let's say, going to college, or someone like moving to another state. Like, this is a new way of thinking. This is a new mindset. This is really something huge coming in. And guys, I know the lighting keeps changing. I just got new lighting today, so let me just figure all of this out. But this is something huge. And there was a lot that you had to give up on. There was a lot that you had to compromise, but you're okay with that. So I feel like that there's a lot you guys have to shed. Maybe some of you gave away all your stuff, or threw out all your stuff, fit everything you could into a car, and went somewhere else. But there's something drastic that's different here. I don't see, whatever it is you're going through, I don't see you reacting to things in the same way that you may have in the past. I see a strong determination to change, and with this I can't even talk right now. With this determination to change, you're inviting something so promising that's coming in, okay? And you guys are in a place where slow and steady is kind of winning the race. And I like that, because just with the Sagittarian energy, you guys, you're always on the go. You guys could really pick up new things very, out of nowhere. And I feel like you guys adapt so well. And right now, it's like you don't necessarily have to be quick about everything. You're okay with the pace that you're at. You're okay if this thing doesn't happen overnight. You just know it's going to happen. And once it hits, it's there, and you embrace that, okay? Now, the next card that you guys have for the present moment, this is the center of your reading as well. So I'm going to see this as a central energy. We have the Empress card in the reverse. So this talks about something that, again, you're either not moving forward with, or just knowing that something's not going to be there. Maybe it's a pregnancy that a person doesn't move forward with as well. Could be a miscarriage for some people. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, Wheel of Fortune. So guys, honestly, you're just having such a strong understanding of yourself. I feel like there's a part of you, whether you're doing this, on your own will, or you're being forced to, but there's a huge part of you that is being so authentic. Again, whether you're forced to be authentic, because of the circumstances around you, or you're just choosing to be, but it's here. And it's like you're winning the lottery on something. You guys have had a very positive and good shift that's very empowering for you. All right. With the Emperor, this is someone who is very sure of themselves. This is someone that has been prepared for what's coming next. This is someone that, they know it's time to boss up. Whatever it is that you guys are about to do, if there's anyone else that you're kind of getting help from, or that you're working with, I see you guys having the same kind of power that they do. And what I mean by this is either the people that are helping you are going to be just as powerful, where you guys are all helping other people with other things, or you guys are going to be at the head of something. Okay, so like think of CEOs in a room just working together, brainstorming. And if it's not that, you dealing with that type of crowd, then again, you are the person who's kind of in charge of something. There could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio you're working with here. But yeah, there's a truth that comes out that's actually very empowering. Some of you could be coming into a lot of money this month. I feel a lot of money. If there's something you've kind of been waiting on, you've been patient with, something that makes you happy, a passion of yours, yeah, I can see that having a huge breakthrough right now. What I love too is with the Seven of Swords in the verse, 90% of the time when this card comes out, it could have kind of like a negative view because it's secrets coming out, something being revealed. But in this case, whatever is revealed really works in your favor. So this is something that you see as amazing. It could be, for example, maybe someone getting proposed to. You didn't know it was going to happen. The secret's out, but you're happy. So let's see why this Emperor is here. We have the High Priestess. You have the Four of Pentacles. You guys are just so sure of yourself. Like there's this strong sense of confidence and just, again, assurance of I know exactly what it is, what I have to do. I'm not going to let anything else get in the way. Think of this pentacle that this guy is holding as your dream, as the road that you're going to take. Think of that as like a book where you wrote everything out, and it's just like, I know how this ends. I know where I'm going, but I'm not letting none of you read this until I actually make it happen. So this is a person that's just like, no, this is mine. I know, exactly how to navigate through it. I see this as very powerful. You guys are, there's just such a strong certainty with something you're going into. This is something that nobody could stop you. You're so ready for it. Okay? You're not allowing yourself to get into any bullshit. Again, you guys are really taking that slow and steady pace. There's a lot of pentacle energy coming up. So if you guys aren't working directly with Taurus, Virgos, or Capricorns this month, then yeah, definitely a lot of money that could be coming in. Or someone just strategically just building something. So don't feel that this is something that you guys have to rush into, because whatever this is, if it's not already solidified, once it is, I see long-term stability here. Okay. It's funny because it's like, I just thought about it now. One of my friends who has, a lot of strong Sagittarius in their charts, they're onto something very big. And I just thought about them right now, where they're just very chill, and there's just like that quiet before the storm, but not even a bad storm, where it's just like, something's going to change your life and it's coming in. So just chill, because once this comes in, it's there. So just be prepared for it. All right. This looks good, guys. So moving forward, the first card that we have for the future is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You're finding balance in something. There's a decision that you're making. You guys have a lot of balance here. You have the King of Cups in reverse. So with this here, we have the Six of Wands. in the reverse here as well. I'm going to pull one more card on here though. But if there's something that has to do with like a person being promiscuous or somebody just not being emotionally stable for whatever reason, whatever is causing that or whatever is causing pain here, I just see you guys, not continuing forward with that. But let's see why this King of Cups is here in the reverse. You have the Eight of Cups. You guys are just walking away from anything that throws you off. Anything that's breaking your heart. Anything that's throwing you off. Anything that's disappointing. You guys are so strong about it. Look, with the Five of Cups in the reverse, you're over everything. You're not trying to be sad. You're not trying to be held back. Whatever it is that you guys are building on, you're doing it in such an intense way that if there's anything that can throw you off emotionally or spiritually, mentally, you're just not going to allow it. Okay? You're not going to allow it. I personally have days where, like, if I'm in a really good mood, I know that I want to work for a few hours, that sort of thing, and really just get a lot done. I know that there's certain people, certain energies that if I allow them to kind of just get into my space, get into my head, it's going to hold me back. Okay, and those are going to be the days where I hang up on people, where I don't pick up to people, because it's just like, no, I want this to really be as productive as I know it could be. Okay, people take it personally, but it's like, I'm not here trying to start shit with anybody. I'm not here trying to ignore anybody. I just have something big and nothing can get in the way right now. I'm too focused right now. You guys, work through this. Don't let yourself take breaks that are too long. You have to protect whatever this is. Whatever else is going on in your life, not saying, you can't entertain it at all, but establish this first. If it's still there for you when you're done with all of this and it's solidified, then it was meant to be there for you. Okay, if it's not, then whatever, fuck it. You still have something so strong in your life. Okay, I don't see you guys feeling any remorse if you lose anyone or anything in this process. Because they have to understand that this is bigger than all of us. There's something huge. I see this as the life change. I see this as someone realizing, sort of a life purpose. Okay? Someone's just really over reckless behavior or a reckless situation. If you guys in any way, shape, or form feel like maybe you haven't been going about things the right way, maybe you haven't been coping with life in the most healthiest way, or you haven't been reacting to certain people or certain situations in the best way, I see all of that behavior changing. So whatever this is, the fact that it's causing you to change so much in a positive way, you got to listen to that, okay? Pay attention to the things that put a lot of positive influence in your life, because you guys are letting go of so much burden. A lot of your lives are going to really change drastically. I'm really interested to see how this happens. We have the Magician in the reverse, and we have the Sun card in the reverse. You guys are really just going with the flow. Okay, the best advice that I could give you is, again, if anything is bothering you, if anything is stressing you out, just let that go. I don't see you guys taking on any burden. When it comes to, the manifestation of anything that can potentially block blessings for you, you're not about it. Okay, you guys don't have the mindset of whatever happens, happens. Let's live today and not worry about tomorrow. No, you guys are like, no, tomorrow's going to be amazing. I have something huge coming in, so I have to think about tomorrow. And if this is stopping me now, it has a good chance of stopping me tomorrow, so I'm not going to do it. Okay? Again, Five of Swords in the reverse. Any card of burden or conflict, you guys have it all in the reverse. You're not interested. Something has you so focused that it has you on track. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. You guys are not afraid with anything that you have to lose. Okay? You guys are completely at peace with anything that has to be lost at this time. All right? So, guys, go with the flow. And when I say that, if someone comes at you with heavy energy, if someone's just, really against you or something that you're doing, not saying that, again, you have to completely block this person out, but for the most part, yeah. You guys have to be very sure of what it is that you're doing right now, because you guys are coming across something very huge. I feel like a lot of you are doing something big financially. Sagittarius, when it comes to just how you guys work, your work ethics are amazing, because you have to think about, a lot of you are going to be naturally just good around people. Naturally good at just building things, especially if there's huge passion behind it. You're able, like I said before, to adapt very, very quickly. And you guys, just like fire signs, just naturally have a leader quality within them, if you tap into it. For females specifically, you guys are known as the CEOs of the zodiac. Okay? Don't sleep on yourself. Whatever this is, if it's not a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, that's going to be the most fucking amazing thing that's come into your life in a long time. You guys have huge money coming in. All right? And I see this right before the holidays. That's perfect. So, yeah, anything that's throwing you off, anything you're unhappy with, you're just dropping. Okay? If it's, again, guys, if it's causing you stress, don't pay it mind. You don't have the time for it. You're going to be so happy that nothing else matters. Okay? So I'm going to pull you guys some cards of advice. What cards of advice can I give you guys for this mid-month? The Sun card. The World card in the reverse. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. Something huge is coming in, guys. Again, I see this stronger than a new relationship or like a new idea. I see this as something life-changing. Okay? And even if it is like a new relationship or just taking something to the next level, it's just showing that it's going to have a much greater effect on you than that relationship itself. Okay, so yeah, you could be with someone or, getting into something new, but it's going to kind of be the catalyst to other things that fall. It's going to be like the domino effect of something just greater than what it is right now. So I hope that makes sense, but there are certain things that I do see you guys dealing with that do cause you imbalance right now. And, certain things where you do have to cut some loose ends. But you do find that you guys are in a place right now that anything that you're not genuinely invested in, you're just not going to spend time with it. And I think that that's a refreshing thing when you're not wasting your time or anyone else's time because you're so sure of what you want. Why is the Sun card here? We have the Four of Swords. Why is this World card here? Eight of Cups in the reverse. And then why is the Six of Pentacles here? Seven of Swords, and we have the Three of Cups. Okay. For a lot of you, whatever it is that needs to be released or something that just wasn't working out or can deter you from whatever, this huge change is going to be, is going to attempt to revisit you in some way, shape, or form. Is going to attempt to come back into your life. It's going to seem like it's harmless in the beginning, but this is actually something that can really hold you back from what you're meant to do. So I can strongly say that for this time specifically, now is not the time to revisit anything that did not work in the past. I'm not saying you can't reconcile with someone or, get back into something that you used to do at all, but not this month, okay? It's definitely a time to be very protective. It's definitely a time to play it safe when it comes to the energies around you. So it's like, it's not that you don't necessarily trust the person, but if they've fucked you over in the past, this month is not going to be the month where you guys kind of test the waters and see if it's something that can be trusted. You're going to establish this first. And then when you have some time and, you're good and, again, you can invest in this, that's when you can check it out. That's when you can, talk to a person and open up, and not now. You're busy. You have something better to do. All right. Honestly, I think this was the most powerful reading I've done this month so far for the mid-month reading. So I really hope that you guys are getting the best that life has to bring you. I know that we're about to get out of a Mercury retrograde right now. So yeah, if you guys feel like life has kind of been kicking you in the ass, everything's about to turn. Obviously, this reading is very positive. So yeah. Now quickly, guys, if you need a personal reading, anything like that, you can book that through the link below. So check that out. If you guys are on Instagram, my Instagram is High Vibrations 44. You can always check that out. And then, guys, now that I am back on YouTube, because I did take a little bit of a break, I'm at a point right now where I'm slowly kind of coming out of doing personal readings just so I can focus on other things. So I am in a point where I am really updating my office. I wanted to really get a lot of professional things going. I'm not working in my office right now, but yeah, my home office, there's a lot of equipment that's needed. It's definitely not something that is cheap. So I am turning to you guys for help. So I did put a holiday wish list on Amazon. The link is below if you guys want to check it out. But if you guys do want to donate anything to keep the channel going, to really upgrade it so I can give you guys more content, you know, much better quality, then that'll be there. But you guys can email me at highvibrations44@gmail.com if you do end up getting anything, and I will end up sending you a free reading just to show my gratitude, guys. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I definitely wanted to get a YouTube reading out today. It's Friday night, but I'm like, let me do something so I can feel like I am a productive adult. But I love y'all. I'm going to go chill with family, enjoy my night. I hope you guys are good, and I will be back with your December readings next. Love you guys.